Alright guys, welcome back to this channel, welcome back to another video, and welcome to a My Hero Ultra Impact video. It's been a while since I've done some gameplay stuff. To be fair, there's not a whole lot to do in the game on like a regular basis, so that's probably why. Apart from like news videos, you know, tips and tricks, or this is this, or this is that, this is how I completed this, those type of videos, you know. So yeah, it's quite nice to be doing a gameplay video, and as you can tell by the title, we're going to be using my boy Green or Knowledge Todoroki fully maxed out. I used him before, you know, Awakened, and he was an AOE machine, an AOE monster. Now we're using my boy fully maxed out, fully upgraded, fully completed, however you want to call it. He is ready, and I want to see what he does. So as you can see here, even with the advanced level up stuff, 5,000 out of 5,000, 1,000 out of 1,000, 100 out of 100 speed. As you can see here on the ability board, the ability board is fully complete as well. He is fully leveled up. Of course, he's already awakened. Even on the peace route, he is fully maxed out. Everything is fully maxed out. Everything is fully upgraded, as you can see. He even has some, you know, extra stuff on his skills. His EX auto skills. I'm not sure if they're different from last time, so I'll quickly go over them. He does have increased character skill impact by 8% for critical hits, which is quite nice, especially because of how much damage he does on his AoEs anyway, so that's quite a nice one to have. He increases character skill impact by 10% for skills, which again, for how much damage he does on AoEs, it's actually quite nice. And then he increases his speed by 8% as well. And then the protection one, he reduces normal attack damage to character by 20% for 3 turns when a wave starts, reduces action skill damage to character by 7% for 3 turns when a wave starts, and regenerates character's HP by 5% for 5 turns when a wave starts. So, as I said, I'm not sure if these are the same. All I know is I don't think I've really touched these, so they're probably the same as what they were before, but to be fair, they're actually pretty decent ones for what he's good at. And then if you don't know what he does, like fully maxed out and on his skills and stuff, we'll go through that now. On his plus ultra flash freeze heat wave, he deals 650% damage to a single opponent, medium chance of freezing the opponent for 1 turn, and a medium chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns, which, you know, getting some burn damage is nice. Freezing the opponent is also very useful because it essentially stuns them for a turn, unless you hit them straight away, which if you're facing one enemy, you're gonna do. You're going to hit them straight away afterwards, which means obviously the freeze stops. His first action skill, which is Ice Block, deals 225% damage to all opponents, medium chance of freezing the opponents for 1 turn. Again, very handy like a stun, but if you hit them, the stun's gone. Also increases character's power by 40% for 3 turns when using a successful executed skill chain, which is nice considering that's extra 40% power, and considering how much damage this guy can deal on an AoE with his skills, and especially with the extra damage on skill impact, he's always doing so much damage. And then the second one, which is Fire Dance, he deals 225% damage to all opponents, medium chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns, which is very nice. Also increases character's plus ultra gauge by 30%. Pretty much after 2 turns, I think on the 3rd turn, I think with some of his skills and also some of the memories and stuff I have, I'm pretty sure I can get his first, his plus ultra gauge full by turn 3, which is very nice to do some extra damage. On his first auto skill, he once per battle increases character's plus ultra gauge by 30% when HP is 50% or higher. And then on the second one, increases character's power by 40% when HP is below 50%. Also freezes the opponent for 1 turn if character's HP is below 30% when attacked, which is guaranteed, by the way. So an extra 40% when HP is below 50%. Getting that and then hitting your plus ultra shoots his damage straight up, which is great. So as you can see here, this Todoroki fully maxed out, and the EX auto skills I have on him are looking pretty good. So I'm gonna hop into some PvP, which to be fair, I've got to be honest, I haven't been grinding the best recently. So this gives me a good reason to do that. We're gonna hop into some PvP where we can face like multiple enemies at once. I'm gonna show you what this fully maxed out Todoroki can do. So this is the team I'm gonna be running in the arena right now. I did actually take Uraraka off just because I'm not gonna lie, trying to hit her skill chain sometimes hers is really fast, so I've taken her off purely for that. This is the team we're going to be running for this right now. I'll probably play like 3 matches just to see how he does, but I'm not gonna lie, since awakening him, I haven't actually used him, so this is going to be new for me as well. But as always, as we are getting into the arena fight, if you could do me a huge favor, if you have been enjoying the content, don't forget to drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new. All the support is very much appreciated, of course. So of course we've got Kami here as well, you know, to get those, you know, stop normal attacks. and, you know, just kind of just disturb the peace, you know, of her love. And already I forgot the game is on auto, so that immediately is my bad. I forgot the game is on auto where I'm grinding the new event, so I've kind of messed that up. It's okay, it's okay. As you can see here, you know, this is what's good about Todoroki facing 3 or more enemies. So if you're facing one, or specifically you're targeting a certain enemy, you know, then if he gets the freeze off and essentially stuns them for a turn, you immediately get rid of the freeze. So when you're facing 3 or more enemies, if you clip one of them, you can stop yourself from taking damage for a turn, which is obviously very nice. We also, of course, we should have that increased damage as well, but I think we've got the... yeah, Kirishima's doing that aggro stuff, but that's fine, because I hope you're ready to take 3+ ultras at once, my guy. Todoroki there, was that like 49k damage? That was either 39, 40k damage. Amy's gone, but that's fine. She was only here just because I'm not using Uraraka right now. But I mean, already my guy has been dealing some pretty decent damage. I'll keep hitting Kirishima for the time being. I mean, to be fair, Kirishima's resisting right there, so that's why he's obviously doing less. Let's get off our successful skill chain right now. Boom, there's one. Todoroki with the second. Did you see how much damage he just did? He done between 18 and over a 20k crit across the board, across all 3 enemies. Can you imagine dealing, on average, about 20k damage to 3 enemies at once? Of course, he does have memory as well, which I forgot to show you which memory. It's the one of him and Endeavor. But I'm pretty sure that increases the crit chance or crit rate as well. I think. I will check that after this fight. Okay, here's the memory he has on it. Increases character's critical hit rate by 20% when equipped by UA high class 1A character, which of course Todoroki is. Also increases character's skill impact by 30% if there are any pro heroes on the team, which of course there are, being not this team, not that team, not that team. Being actually no, there is actually 2, Hawks and Endeavor, who are sitting in the back. So that's also why he's doing even more damage on top of having more crit rate. And of course, in turn, doing more damage. I don't know why it keeps asking me to download that when I've done this now twice. But it's okay. That's okay. Yeah, I know my boy Todoroki's handsome, but you're about to get clocked by damage. So this person's got Uraraka on the team, so we're gonna target her. Unless we can get the freeze off. Let me try and freeze her immediately. If we freeze her, at least she won't be able to do anything for this turn. Even in the beginning, without critting or having more damage, he done 13k against the Todoroki in the middle. I know that's type advantage, but even then, he's doing almost 10k to everyone else. Which is just so good. As I said, his damage output is so decent, especially... His damage output is so good, especially when you start losing a bit more health, and he gets that increased output. It just makes the damage he does even better than it already is. But don't forget, this isn't like just his normal output of damage. This is AOEing. This is his damage output against everyone. So yes, the damage he deals on you know, if you're doing like USJ and stuff, and maybe some of the story mode like bosses is good. But like, he is very useful. I didn't realize you had that. She's very useful, or he is very useful, sorry, when it comes to PvP, when it comes to arena, when it comes to facing multiple enemies, because he's doing so much damage. AoEing everyone. He's doing so much damage against everyone. And then, you know, I had to bring his dad. You know, I had to bring Big Pups. I had to bring Endeavor with us as well. I still really want to pull the UR, but you know, what can you do? Don't forget also as well, because of I think one of our EX auto skills, he is regenerating HP at some points as well, which means he's in the fight longer. He also takes less damage on skill impact and stuff, again, because of some of our AX auto skills, which again, it means he's on the field longer to keep doing this big AoE damage that he's here for. So, as I said, you know, when it comes to dealing damage, my boy Todoroki that's what he's all about. That is honestly what he's all about. And this is another one we're about to win. Boom. Another one we're about to win. As I said, he's very good for, like, you know, as I said, USJ, dealing a lot of damage, but where he really shines is gonna be PvP in any mode, any event, any mission you're gonna need to complete where there are 3 enemies. Because then he's dealing so much damage against all enemies. That AOE damage he does, huge. For our final opponent, I'm actually going to be facing one of the secret opponents. So, I mean, we may actually lose this one because typically the secret opponents are better than you. So, we'll find out. You know, we still may win this. I've actually changed up the team. I'm using my normal team. Uraraka's with us. So, I'm probably going to mess up the skill chain a lot more here and there. Kirishima's going to be taking aggro, so... there is that. Also, Aizawa is going to remove buffs, so we are going to... In fact, let me do that so I can give everyone an evade for a turn. And I haven't even missed... Or I actually got Uraraka's and I missed Todoroki's. Wow. Yeah, I mean, as long as you try and hit everyone, everyone's going to dodge. No, for some reason when I do this, they always bully whoever's on the far left. Like, that's the only person they attack. That's fine. We're now going to hit you with some fire AoE damage. See, it's that counter one that I always miss. It goes so far. And I love the way I said I took Uraraka off to avoid, you know, messing up the skill chain, and I keep avoiding. Like, I'm messing it up with everyone else but her. I mean, I messed it up with her as well this turn, but I keep messing it up with everyone else as well. So embarrassing. That's fine. You can take the aggro. You can take this plus ultra to your face. Hiroshima's out of the way. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know if this guy's actually got a stronger team than us, but I do feel like we're gonna win. That may be my famous last words, but I do feel like we're gonna win. That's fine for you to hit Todoroki because my guy's gonna keep here. He's got his regeneration as well from the EX always skill. He's also got skill impact, like decreased skill impact damage. He did stun him though. See if we can get a freeze off. No, but we did get the freeze off. And we hit 11k damage and finished off the Todoroki in the middle. That wasn't Todoroki, Aizawa. We should be able to win this. Even though Uraraka is about to die. We'll attack Kami, because Kami, of course, is going to be hitting those charm effects. We got our own Kami out now. Right. Should be able to hit this skill chain because these ones aren't as fast as Uraraka, but, you know, I've been quite sloppy in this match. There we go. Last one. Boom. We hit all of them. So it does help if your reactions are very good, especially with Uraraka and our faster, you know, reaction times on the skill chain, because then it means you're actually benefiting Todoroki. This should be game. Yeah, big 29k damage. I didn't even need to use the second plus ultra. Big 29k damage. He's almost dead as well, which means he had what is it, increased 40% damage output, I think? All I know is he was dealing more damage. But yeah, there you go. I mean, as I said, his damage output on AoE honestly is fantastic, and he makes for a great unit to be using inside PvP. Like, honestly, the amount of damage he does in an AoE is honestly ridiculous. Like, it is amazing. So good for PvP, so good for PvP. As I said, he's good in USJ and everything, but, you know, the amount of damage he does on AoE in Arena, fantastic. Let me know what you think down in the comments, and also let me know how many units do you have fully maxed out in the game. I'm not gonna lie, apart from Kami, who is free to play, I have one. And by fully maxed out, I mean piece board, I mean ability board, everything. Let me know down in the comments. I'll see you in the next video, guys, and peace.